We received a very moving story from a follower who recently lost her father. At 70 years old, he left us unexpectedly one morning during a simple trip to the bathroom. This habit had been part of his routine for years, something so common that the family hardly worried about it. But that night, something went wrong, and he didn't go back to bed. This situation really affected all of us, and we decided to share it with you because it is an important warning about the risks that can go unnoticed, especially for elderly people. The daughter told us, still unable to understand exactly what happened, that he always went to the bathroom automatically, almost without thinking. But somehow, that night he got up and simply didn't come back. He was careful, meticulous, and the sudden loss shook the family. The doctor who attended to the case explained some of the possible factors that can lead to tragic events like this, and we want to share with you these precautions that make a huge difference in the nighttime safety of the elderly. The risk of getting up at night, especially for the elderly, is an issue that deserves attention. This act is often seen as a simple physiological need, but it can lead to serious health problems for the elderly. It is important to reflect on how the body reacts to this sudden change in posture and how seemingly trivial situations can result in dangerous episodes. One of the main risks of getting up at night is the sudden drop in blood pressure, known as orthostatic hypotension. When getting out of bed, the body needs to adapt quickly, redirecting blood flow to the brain and other essential organs. However, in older people, this process can be slower and lead to dizziness and even fainting. It is estimated that around half of the elderly may experience this condition at some point, which puts them at risk of falls. Blood circulation is also affected. When we are lying down, blood flow is distributed more evenly, but when standing up, it needs to be redistributed to specific areas, such as the brain and leg muscles, so that the person can stand up and walk. In the elderly, this response from the cardiovascular system can be slow, further increasing the risk of falls and possible injuries. Another point to be considered is dehydration, a common factor among the elderly. As we age, the sensation of thirst is reduced and, therefore, hydration may not be sufficient, which affects the body's stability when standing up. Dehydration leads to weakness and dizziness, which further increases the risk of nighttime accidents. To minimize these risks, some measures are recommended, such as instructing the elderly to get up slowly, remaining seated in bed for a few minutes before standing up completely. This allows the body to adjust gradually and prevents a sudden drop in blood pressure. Maintaining adequate hydration during the day is also crucial, but it is recommended to avoid large amounts of liquids close to bedtime to reduce trips to the bathroom during the night. Another useful tip is nighttime lighting. Low-intensity, red-tinted lights can be an interesting option, as they do not interfere as much with melatonin production, helping the elderly person to return to sleep more quickly after going to the bathroom. Using adequate lighting reduces the risk of tripping and falling, providing a safe path to the bathroom. Regular visits to the doctor are essential to monitor cardiovascular health and keep blood pressure levels under control, which directly impacts safety when standing up. Rapid changes in blood circulation are a common and often underestimated phenomenon, especially in the elderly. During sleep, the body is in a state of rest, with blood flow distributed more evenly to maintain basic organ function. When standing up abruptly, however, the body needs to quickly reorganize blood flow to supply the brain and muscles, which requires an agile response from the cardiovascular system. For younger people, this adaptation occurs almost automatically and without symptoms. However, for older people, this transition can be slower, increasing the risk of dizziness, falls, and even fainting. The process of adapting circulation can be impacted by age due to changes in the elasticity of blood vessels and heart function. When standing up, the heart needs to pump blood with greater force to compensate for gravity and send oxygen to the brain quickly. In the elderly, this adjustment may take longer, resulting in a feeling of imbalance and slight shortness of breath. Another point is that, over time, the nervous system also loses part of its ability to respond promptly to sudden changes in position. Low blood pressure when standing up, known as orthostatic hypotension, affects approximately half of elderly people and is one of the most common causes of falls at home. In addition to the physical impact, these falls can trigger a feeling of insecurity, leading the elderly to avoid getting up during the night. which can further compromise their health and quality of life. To help prevent these risks, experts recommend that elderly people make the transition from lying down to standing up gradually. Upon waking, they should first sit up in bed, wait a few seconds for their circulation to stabilize, and only then stand up completely. In addition, a routine of physical activities, especially those that strengthen muscles and improve balance, can be an important ally in minimizing the consequences of rapid changes in circulation. These precautions are essential to ensure the safety and well-being of seniors, making nighttime bathroom breaks and other times of waking up less risky. Dehydration is a critical and often underestimated factor when it comes to the risks of getting up at night, especially for seniors. As we age, our bodies lose some of their ability to sense thirst, and so the natural urge to drink fluids diminishes. This results in a common condition of chronic dehydration that affects many seniors. A lack of sufficient fluids in the body can cause muscle weakness, dizziness, and even episodes of mental confusion, dramatically increasing the chances of falling when getting up in the middle of the night. During the night, the body naturally goes through a long period of dehydration, which can aggravate the state of dehydration in those who drink little water throughout the day. This scenario is particularly dangerous for seniors who often wake up to go to the bathroom during the night. Without adequate water in the system, blood circulation can slow down, and the volume of blood available to carry oxygen to the brain may be insufficient, resulting in an even greater risk of dizziness and loss of balance when standing up. Studies indicate that dehydration also affects the functioning of the cardiovascular system. With less fluid in the body, the blood tends to become thicker, which forces the heart to work harder to pump blood to the organs, especially when changing position suddenly, such as when going from lying down to standing up. This additional effort can cause a drop in blood pressure, a factor that further contributes to the risk of nocturnal falls. To help prevent these problems, it is essential to encourage fluid intake throughout the day, maintaining constant and adequate hydration. Although water consumption at night should be moderate to avoid frequent trips to the bathroom, maintaining a healthy hydration level during the day helps prevent symptoms of dehydration at night. Additionally, electrolyte-rich drinks, such as natural juices and coconut water, can be useful options for replenishing the body without stimulating excessive thirst at night. Dehydration should not be ignored, especially among the elderly, who are more vulnerable to its effects. By ensuring balanced hydration, it is possible to significantly reduce the risk of dizziness, falls, and other accidents when getting up at night. There are simple and effective measures that can help reduce nighttime risks for the elderly, especially when going to the bathroom. These preventive practices are essential to ensure greater safety, especially considering that factors such as slow circulation and dehydration can compromise balance and health. Getting up slowly. To avoid a sudden drop in blood pressure, the elderly should get up gradually. When waking up, it is recommended that they remain sitting in bed for a few seconds, take a deep breath, and only then get up slowly. This process gives the circulatory system time to adjust, preventing dizziness and increasing safety. Maintaining good hydration. Keeping the body hydrated throughout the day is essential. However, it is important to avoid drinking large amounts of water at night to reduce trips to the bathroom. Encourage water consumption in small doses during the day and opt for a last moderate intake about 2 hours before bed. Adequate lighting. Soft and continuous lighting on the way to the bathroom is essential to prevent accidents. Night lights or LED strips close to the floor, preferably with red light, are ideal, as they do not interfere with melatonin production. This lighting keeps the environment visible without disturbing sleep. Safe and obstacle-free environment. Make sure that the path between the bed and the bathroom is free of obstacles. Remove loose rugs, low furniture, or any other object that could cause tripping. The use of non-slip slippers is also recommended for greater stability when walking. Regular medical appointments. Regular visits to the doctor are essential to monitor cardiovascular health, blood pressure, and hydration levels. Regular monitoring allows for adjustments in medications and more precise guidance on the elderly's nighttime health. Balance and muscle strengthening exercises. Specific exercises to strengthen muscles and improve balance can be great allies in preventing falls. Light activities such as walking, stretching, and strengthening exercises help keep the body more stable, reducing the risk of nighttime falls. By incorporating these practices, the nighttime environment for seniors becomes safer and more welcoming, minimizing risks and helping to maintain a calm routine for everyone. For many older adults, waking up in the middle of the night is common, but this habit can interfere with the natural sleep cycle and, over time, affect overall health. Sleep is made up of several phases that repeat themselves throughout the night in cycles: light sleep, deep sleep, and REM rapid eye movement sleep. Each of these phases plays an important role, from physical and mental recovery to memory consolidation and emotional balance. Waking up repeatedly during these phases can impair the quality of sleep, as the body is interrupted in its natural process of rest and regeneration. When you wake up in the middle of the night, you are often in a light sleep phase, but returning to the deep sleep phase, which is the most restorative, can be difficult. Interrupted sleep causes tiredness, irritability, and lack of concentration during the day, in addition to weakening the immune system over time. For older adults, these frequent awakenings can also expose the body to risks, such as falls and accidents when trying to go to the bathroom. Constant waking up can also be a sign of sleep disorders, such as insomnia or sleep apnea, which are more common in older people. Insomnia causes difficulty in maintaining uninterrupted sleep, while obstructive sleep apnea interrupts breathing, leading to micro-awakenings that the person does not always notice. However, these disorders fragment sleep and impair its quality, affecting physical and mental well-being. Maintaining a healthy sleep routine is essential to avoid the habit of waking up in the middle of the night. It is important to avoid liquids before bed, since the need to urinate is one of the main causes of nighttime awakenings. In addition, keeping the bedroom dark and quiet and adopting a regular time to sleep and wake up helps to strengthen the sleep cycle, allowing the body to move more steadily through all phases and make the most of the benefits of a full and restorative night. These practices help to strengthen the immune system, improve cognition, and allow older people to carry out their daily activities with more energy and disposition. A simple and natural way to strengthen your immune system is by incorporating a powerful, nutrient-rich homemade recipe. This preparation uses affordable ingredients that are packed with essential vitamins and antioxidants to improve your body's defenses, promoting health and energy in your daily life. Recipe to strengthen the immune system. Ingredients: 1 cup of warm water, 1 tablespoon of pure honey, preferably organic, freshly squeezed juice of half a lemon, 1 teaspoon of grated ginger, or powdered, if preferred, 1 pinch of powdered turmeric. Optional, a pinch of black pepper to enhance the absorption of the turmeric. Preparation method: heat the water until it is warm, without boiling, so as not to lose the properties of the ingredients. Then add the honey and stir well until it dissolves completely in the water. Add the squeezed lemon juice, grated ginger, and turmeric, mixing well. If desired, add a pinch of black pepper to optimize the absorption of the nutrients from the turmeric. How to use: drink this mixture in the morning on an empty stomach, about 30 minutes before breakfast. This helps prepare the body for the day, boosting immunity and providing a natural dose of energy. Staying healthy and strengthening the immune system are choices that impact every aspect of our lives, and this simple recipe can be a powerful step in that direction. Making small changes, like a morning drink full of nutrients and antioxidants, brings us closer to a more balanced life and protection against diseases. So, if you want to invest in your health and that of those you love, share this video. These tips can make all the difference for family and friends, especially those who may need extra care in their daily lives. Subscribe to the channel for more content that will help you live with greater well-being and security. See you in the next video.